Yo, what is up, guys? I am live with Brown Man, and we are at the Texas Theater. We just got out of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah, it was. It was
California bullshit.
Yeah. So you want to talk about it?
Worst Quentin Tarantino movie by far. It was an hour and a half movie.
Maybe 2 hours.
Maybe 2 hours movies. 20 minutes of it was good, and the rest was just straight up garbage. It was mismarketed as a Charlie Manson, Sharon Tate murder movie with Leonardo and Brad Pitt in between. The only good part of the movie was Leonardo and Brad Pitt.
I honestly thought it was marketed as like this movie about a guy who was a Western actor, and then he ends up like he's like on the way out, but then his stuntman, who's played by Brad Pitt, like he has a come up moment, and he becomes like this, this like new actor, and so his friendship with Leonardo DiCaprio's character like fizzles out because of that, because like Leonardo DiCaprio got jealous. Like that's how it. Like,
I can see how that could happen, because Leonardo DiCaprio was definitely not as cool as Brad Pitt in this movie. Brad Pitt was. I would much rather have been Brad Pitt than Leonardo DiCaprio in this movie.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt is a badass.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio is kind of sensitive, but Brad Pitt is a badass.
Yeah.
And like his scenes in this movie, like light up the scene. Is like more of that, more Brad Pitt, and then more Leonardo DiCaprio, less Margot Robbie. He cut all that out. I don't need to see her go. Spoiler alert! I don't need to see her go to the movies. I don't need to see her ride around in a Porsche. I don't need to see her I don't need to see
picking up hitchhiker girls.
Yeah. Spoiler alert! She never even met Leonardo DiCaprio or Brad Pitt until like the final seconds of the movie, and then they don't even have any scenes together. Like, get rid of it.
Right.
Get rid of Harley Smith and the hippie girls at the ranch. Like, if we can't make that scene 20 minutes with Brad Pitt at that ranch, just get rid of all of it, except for the part where he makes the dude change his tire.
Yeah.
Just get rid of all of it.
Yeah. That was a funny ass scene.
Yeah, but the lead up to it and all that, just cut it all out.
I like how they're like, oh, he's a stunt guy, and you just like.
It was an all around badass.
Yeah. But I like the part he's like, oh, so who are you? It's like, I'm the stunt guy, and Bruce Lee is like, oh, well, I can knock you on your ass, and he was like, okay. And he plays possum, and he just like gets knocked out of his ass. And like, all right, Bruce Lee, let's see you do that one more time.
And other than the guy looking like an Asian with a stereotypical Asian haircut, he looked nothing like Bruce Lee at all. He didn't have the body type of Bruce Lee. He didn't have the face of Bruce Lee. He had the haircut of Bruce Lee, and he had a Kato jacket on. But it was just like, hey, we need somebody to look like Bruce Lee. Just get any Asian person, like who'll work for quota or whatever they say. I mean, that movie was not bad, but it was nowhere near good. Right. I would put this at the very, very bottom. This is at least definitely the worst Quentin Tarantino movie of the past decade.
Really?
Yes. You will put this better than the Django, or
no, definitely not better than Django.
Or what's the Western movie?
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight. You think that was better than Hateful Eight?
No, not better.
No.
Hateful Eight was shot in one room.
Yeah, and it was so good that Netflix broke it off into a 4-part miniseries and added scenes to it. I don't want them to add nothing to that involves anybody else but Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio.
I think they actually added this. They added to this movie. Like,
oh my
this,
God.
this was additions. This wasn't the theatrical. This was director's cut.
No, this was we gotta still make our money back cut, because like
this is a Marvel move.
They could have saved so much money if they would have got rid of Margot Robbie's paycheck, Emil Hirsch's paycheck, the guy who did the 10 Seconds of Charlie Manson's paycheck. Keep Kurt Russell, keep Luke Perry, keep Timothy O'Fanley. Keep all those people. But anything that's got to not do with Brad Pitt This movie should have been told from Brad Pitt's point of view. I'd watch 3 hours of that movie.
Yeah.
3 hours of, what was his name in this movie?
Cliff.
Yeah.
Cliff something.
Yeah, just pretend like this movie doesn't exist. Make a Cliff movie. I want to see more about how he killed his wife. I want to see more about how he learned to fight like that.
Right.
I want to see other stunt jobs other than just the car jump in France. I want to see more stuff that he did where they're like cut, and then Cliff walks in. Like, I want to see more with the hair pieces. The hair pieces had me fucking dying inside. Like, but everything else was horrible. This movie was not good. Yeah. But you liked it, so.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I liked it as much as you liked it.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so, because I asked you in the movie theater, and you're like, I liked it.
We should have actually grabbed those chairs and just started filming in front of the Hollywood, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood thing.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. This is better. Turn the camera around, show them the thing for Texas Theater.
Jay and Silent Bob Roadshow. And then this is the line that's forming for the roadshow that is sold out tonight. What?
That dude was waving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're live. You're live on the Hangry Boyz, guys.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to say. This is Passion of the Christ for me. Like I said, I've seen it once. I'll never watch it again, unless they come out with a Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio cut.
Right.
Yeah.
This is like the Snyder cut. You want that Leonardo DiCaprio cut?
Well, no, because I would actually fight somebody in the streets with broken glass glued to my wrist for the Snyder cut. I'm not fighting nobody for to watch that movie ever again. No.
Oh man.
No, that movie was like $100 million piece of dog shit.
Quentin is he only has 2 more movies in him.
Okay, well, I'll live on the other movies. I would never watch this movie again. I wish they would have been showing the 35mm of Jackie Brown, and I'd be happy right now.
Right.
And I didn't smoke weed today, so you know that movie's bad. Like, at least if I was high, I would have been like, there were some usable things. This is sober me talking. That was bad. That was worse than like daytime TV.
Do we need to? Do you need to watch this through Cannabis Eyes?
I wouldn't waste my weed like that. You're gonna blow my high. I'm not wasting good weed. Would have it blown your high watching this high? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know it was bad because these are sober eyes and just watched that hour and a half, 2 hour movie, and I was like, oh my god. Like, I wish I had to pee longer. When I got up to go to the restroom, like, you see when I came back, I didn't ask you what I missed, because I knew I didn't miss shit. I was like, 30 minutes in, I was like, this is not my cup of tea. This is old Earl Grey, and I drink green tea. I don't like none of this. And then there were people in there clapping. I'm like, what are you clapping for? I wanted to say it. I was like, this is a dumpster fire.
That's sad. That's sad to say that a Quentin Tarantino movie. Is this the only dumpster fire movie from Quentin?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I'll buy a Quentin Tarantino box set after he's done with his next 2 movies, and I will take this movie out and beat it with a hammer, so that people come over my house and like, ooh, yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I haven't seen that one. That's the only Quentin Tarantino movie I haven't seen. And when they go to pick the DVD out of the thing, they open up and see it's not there. Like, it's the only one you don't need to see. That's why I've saved you.
We'll do. Will this movie survive?
Well, this movie didn't. Did this movie do well?
I don't know. Pull up the IMDb. Let's check.
I like going to
not IMDb, Movie Mojo,
Box Office Mojo. But like, what's the point? Because I know this movie didn't do well. But if there's people clapping and those douchebags behind us, shout out to the douchebags that wanted to bully a handicapped person in the movie theater with the weird haircuts. Shout out to you guys.
I mean,
the ones that were clapping.
I was just checking my phone to see if Matt was here.
Yeah.
Obviously, not yet.
What you should be able to do is not like you took a phone call.
Right.
Let's see.
That, and I had some girl just blowing me up.
They wouldn't understand that. You saw the way that they look. They would like you say that to them. They're gonna be like, and what is a girl?
Oh, damn. Straight burns over here.
Yeah, like his underwear.
What'd you think about, why don't you talk about that fight scene at the end with the Manson?
I don't know which
clan.
fight scene I like better. It's probably going to be the final one because it involved that awesome cherry on top with Leonardo DiCaprio.
And with the flamethrower.
In my head, when the Bruce Lee fight scene started, I was like, I think I would actually show a movie where somebody kicked Bruce Lee's ass, and they played it off very well. And then Kurt Russell and Zoe Bell were awesome in that scene. Shout out to Zoe Bell, Kill Bill, the real star of Kill Bill. I was gonna say the final scene. That whole time, I was like, please hit somebody in the face with this rat-flavored dog food. And the dog food said, good food for bad dogs. That's what it said, rat-flavored, and at the time it read, good food for bad dogs.
That's what he would give his dog?
Yeah, rat-flavored dog. And he licked it.
Because he was high on acid.
No, but if you love your dog, you don't just feed him random shit that some corporation gives him. You at least taste it once or twice. I tasted my dog's food.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten it with him, but yeah. Let's see. Once upon a time, Hollywood. All right. Boom.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was.
That movie made $370 million worldwide.
And what was the budget for it?
Let's see. I hate the new way they have Box Office Mojo. Forget you, IMDb.
Did IMDb buy it out?
IMDb has always owned Box Office Mojo.
Oh, I did not know that.
Well, they've owned it for a very long time. It was a $90 million budget. That was a $90 million. That's
how much?
$90 million get you.
And how much did they make?
They, in America, they only made 140, but worldwide, they made 370.
370 million? Did they even?
370 million.
So that movie's still in the red. And then, what was the budget for it?
90 million.
90 million. Okay, scroll back up. Let me see here. What? Okay, 90. Okay, got you. Yeah, 90. Yeah, I mean, it made money, but not very much.
I see why a movie that was released on July 25th is now being shown for free on a Saturday in November because it was not good. This majority of this money is people that actually like and respect Quentin Tarantino being held hostage. Because like you said, if you watch the trailer and you come pay for this movie, you feel like you were duped. And I feel like this money was them duping Quentin Tarantino fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie was not good.
You think that was Quentin's fault, or?
Well, let's see. Written and directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Do you think he's slipping?
I don't think he's slipping because his last two movies were freaking awesome. So no, I don't think he's slipping. I just think that that movie was shitty. So I don't know. I don't ever want to watch another fairy tale by Quentin Tarantino. Yeah. Don't ever make another fairy tale. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, it was
bad.
But yeah, Brad Pitt's moments were, I think, some of the best.
Yeah. So, and I'm not even a big fan of Leonardo DiCaprio, and he had some good scenes in there.
Right.
But the rest of that movie, I could have, if I was in a focus group, you could have just showed me all their scenes without it, and I'd be like, I'll go watch that movie. In the same focus group, in a different room, you could show me everyone's scenes but theirs, and I'd be like, what the fuck is that? I would never go watch that. I would never. I don't care. As a matter of fact, that movie, those scenes made me not care about any of that era or time. That was a really bad movie. I give it a D plus, and the plus and everything up to the D is Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt, and everything from the A down is everything else that was in that movie.
Right.
It was just bad.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even understand why they had to show the hippie girls, just so they could lead up to that that hippie family turned into the Manson family.
Did they say that? They never said that. They never said that.
Yeah, but it's
implied.
That,
Cut all the Manson stuff out. If I was in the board meeting when it came time to release this movie, I'd be like, we're gonna reshoot everything but the good stuff, and everything bad that we reshot would have been scrapping all of the Manson family stuff.
Right.
Didn't need it.
No, I agree.
We didn't need it.
Yeah.
But shout out to Quentin Tarantino for putting pit bulls in movies most people won't.
Yeah. That was dope. And shout out for him being tame and protecting, and you know, because he wasn't hurting nobody besides the people that were trying to hurt the people that he was there to protect.
And stop saying he, because it was a female dog.
Sorry.
Female pit bull.
It's female.
Yes.
Sorry.
What your people call a bitch.
Well, Queen Latifah told me not to call anybody a bitch anymore.
Well, it's a female pit bull.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that shirt. Well, that's all I got. I hope never to speak about this or lay my eyes on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. 2 thumbs down for me.
I can't give any thumbs down because I am holding a device. But yeah, it was eh. It was a very movie. Now seeing it through Anthony's eyes, I see how yeah.
We both were sober.
Yeah, we were both sober.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks to Texas Theater. We had an awesome time and keep doing stuff like this. And when we come see a good movie, we will render our results.
Oh yeah, and Hangry Boyz presents Icon 2020.
Yes, Lord. Won't she do it?
So yeah, so go let Icon know you want the Hangry Boyz to host them here at the Texas Theater.
Oh, do you want to film a video to send to David Kirkman to say, this is where we would like to show your movie?
We can.
Iconic Texas Theater.
We can. We will.
All right, maybe I'll talk. Well, we don't have to talk about this on the video. I don't want to give my trade secrets.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're out of here, guys. Thanks so much. Deuces. Hit that end button for me.
Boom. See ya.